In a world teetering on the brink of chaos, where time itself seems to race faster than the people who inhabit it, there exists a hero unlike any other. His name is unknown to most, his face hidden beneath a sleek futuristic helmet. He is simply known as the Quantum Knight. The Quantum Knight's powers are rooted in the mysteries of time itself. Unlike other heroes who may possess super strength, flight or invisibility, his ability is far more subtle yet infinitely more potent. He can manipulate time, but only within a narrow 10-second window. While this may seem like a small amount of time to some, in the hands of the Quantum Knight, these 10 seconds can mean the difference between life and death, victory and defeat, hope and despair. The origins of the Quantum Knight are shrouded in mystery. Some say he was a scientist who stumbled upon a time-bending technology while experimenting with quantum mechanics. Others whisper that he is an alien from a distant galaxy, sent to Earth to protect it from an impending temporal disaster. However, the truth is known only to a select few. What is clear is that the Quantum Knight was not born with his powers. They were created through a combination of advanced technology and sheer willpower. The Quantum Knight's suit is a marvel of engineering, a blend of cutting-edge science and ancient wisdom. It is this suit that allows him to control time within that 10-second window. The suit is powered by a small but immensely powerful quantum core embedded in its chest. This core bends the fabric of time, allowing the Quantum Knight to step out of the present and into the immediate future or past. However, the limits of the core are strict. It can only stretch time by 10 seconds in either direction. With great power comes great responsibility. And for the Quantum Knight, this responsibility weighs heavily on his shoulders. He is acutely aware of the limitations of his power. In the grand scale of time, 10 seconds is but a blink, a fleeting moment. Yet in those 10 seconds, entire lives can be saved, crimes can be prevented, and disasters can be averted. The Quantum Knight's challenge is not just in manipulating time, but in deciding when and how to use those precious seconds. Every day he patrols the city, his senses finely tuned to the ebb and flow of time. He listens for the whispers of the future, for the echoes of events yet to unfold. When danger strikes, he springs into action, activating the quantum core and stepping out of the present timeline. In that moment, time slows to a crawl and the world around him freezes. He is free to move within this bubble of time, altering events as needed. But even with this incredible power, he must be cautious. He cannot change everything. He must choose his battles wisely. If he saves someone from a car accident, he might miss the opportunity to stop a bank robbery. If he prevents a crime, he may not have the time to save a life elsewhere. He must constantly weigh the consequences of his actions, knowing that time is both his greatest ally and his greatest enemy. The 10-second rule is both a gift and a curse. It is just enough time to avert disaster, but not enough to change the course of history. The Quantum Knight has learned to make every second count. In those moments, his mind works at lightning speed, calculating probabilities, analyzing outcomes, and deciding on the best course of action. He knows that even the smallest mistake can have ripple effects across time. One of the most difficult aspects of the Quantum Knight's power is the knowledge that he can never truly rest. Time is relentless, and so is crime. There is always another emergency, another crisis that demands his attention. He is constantly on edge, always aware that his next use of the quantum core could be his last. The core itself is a delicate piece of technology prone to wear and tear. If it ever fails, he would be trapped in time, unable to return to the present. Despite the challenges, the Quantum Knight remains steadfast in his mission. He is driven by a deep sense of duty, a belief that he was given this power for a reason. Over time, he has become a legend, a figure spoken of in hushed tones by those who have witnessed his acts of heroism. Criminals fear him, knowing that he could appear at any moment, freezing time and foiling their plans. The citizens of the city look up to him as a guardian, a protector who watches over them from the shadows. But the Quantum Knight's story is far from over. He knows that time is a fickle mistress, and there will come a day when his 10-second window will not be enough. Until that day comes, he will continue to fight, using every second to make the world a better place. In the end, the Quantum Knight is not just a hero, he is a symbol of the fleeting nature of time and the importance of making every moment count. For in those 10 seconds, lives are changed, destinies are altered, and the future is rewritten.